Good evening, everyone. This is Cheryl Stevens, and I'm on the podcast Back to Living. I am not a counselor or anything like that. I just speak from my own experiences and my journey through grief from losing my husband. Thank you for joining me. Today, I want to talk about asking for help. Why is this so hard for us? Especially when we need it the most. I suffered with the same thing. I don't know why that is. Um, we were not created to be alone or go through life or our trials and our troubles alone. We just weren't created for that. However, it's so hard for us to ask for help, especially in those tough times. When you lose a loved one, as I did, I had so many people bring food. I had so much food, and it was wonderful, and I loved every bit of it. And those people that brought food did it out of their heart, and I could not be more thankful for them. They were truly blessing me by bringing that. But sometimes food's really not all that we need. There's other things that we need that we usually don't even think to ask for help with. Maybe you have children, you need a babysitter for a little while just to be alone or go to the store or a doctor's appointment, whatever. Maybe you need help with groceries. Maybe you need help mowing the yard or clothes from the cleaners, or even housework. You could be struggling with any of those. Possibly budget. There are so many things you could be struggling with. I know I did. But I didn't want to ask for help because I thought I could do it on my own and I should be able to do it on my own. And by asking someone, I would be putting them out or bothering them, which is further than the truth, further from the truth. They wouldn't offer help if they were not willing to help. You have to speak up. You have to let people know what you need. But if you don't, you're probably not going to receive the help that you need. You need to let your needs be known. Don't tell yourself that you can do it by yourself. Ask yourself, is it pride that's keeping you from asking, or exactly what is keeping you from asking for help or even receiving help? I know I was proud. Like I said, I was thinking I'd be bothering them or putting them out, but I needed help. And I had to swallow my pride at times and ask for help. And I'm so glad that my family and friends stood by me. I know I can be stubborn and I can say everything was okay and just say, no, I can do it. I'll do that later. When in all reality, it's like, I want to accept that help so bad, but it's just going to put them out too much. I can't do that. And it's further from the truth. It was exhausting. It was exhausting. And I didn't need it to be that way. And someone once told me, and I want you to remember this, someone once told me that by denying someone who has offered help to you, you're robbing them from a blessing they could receive. I know I was reminded of that early on through my grief. I was glad I didn't go through a long period before that sank into my head. And now if I need help, I'm going to ask somebody. It's not as frequently, but yeah, sometimes I say, I just need to talk. Can you help me with this? Just different things. And that's hard for me to do. But I've learned that, or I hope I have learned, I'm trying, that my friends are there and my family's there to help me. And I need to remember that. Take it to heart. If you have someone going through grief, or if you're going through yourself, reach out to your friends and family. Let them know, hey, I could use some help going to the grocery store. Can you go with me? It's really hard going by myself. Or, I need somebody to come stay with the kids while I go to a doctor's appointment, or anything like that. Let someone know your needs. And if you are the friend watching someone go through this, be that friend to be there with them. Walk beside them. Listen if that's all they want. Just sit there in silence if they want. Try to pick up on possible little hints that, they probably need help with this, and try your best to convince them that you wouldn't be offering if you were ready and willing to help. Because I'm sure there's a lot of stubborn people out there, just like I was stubborn. And I know you're probably going through some rough times, and it's hard to ask for help. I know that. I've been there. But please remember that your friends and family are there for you. Ask for help. Let your needs be known. And share this podcast. If I can help one person get through one troubling day by anything I say, then this has been well worth it. It's been hard for me to open myself up and talk about this. Talking about it does help me. It's my therapy, to be able to work through the grief I had and I'm still having at times. And it's hard putting yourself out there, but it's all worth it if one person can get one bit of help or one tip to help them through a day. It's well worth it. And I felt like I have been led by God to do this. So please share this podcast if you know of anyone going through grief. If they would like to talk, please go to my website, Champagne Beauty by Cheryl. Well, it's not a website, it's my Facebook page or Instagram page. And reach out to me. I'll be glad to talk to them. If you would like to talk on the podcast about some of the tips you have, please get in touch with me on my Facebook page. You can schedule or message me and I'll reach out to you again. But I just want to implore you to ask for help if it's you going through this, or offer help and stand beside your friend or family member that's going through this. I hope you enjoyed this. If so, subscribe so you can follow my journey and journey of others as we walk through grief. And I want to leave you with this scripture. John 15:13 says, see if I can remember how it starts. John 15:13 says, greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends. So please join me next week for the next episode of Back to Living with Cheryl Stevens. Everyone have a blessed day.